Before we stop, I think there's one thing we haven't actually talked about. It's quite serious to the great man's life, and that is football. My God, Mr. Bonaquini had it best, describing his shuddering runs, how he couldn't turn. But I don't know him I didn't know him as well as you knew him. But my God, what an annoying bastard he was. He was just absolutely dreadful. But I've never had such fun as playing football with Swells, because one minute you'd be going, Swells, shut the fuck up! And the next minute would be, you'd be running, trying to score a goal with tears in your eyes, because it was just 100% commentary. And it was great. You were living with commentary as you're playing football. And for those of us, because there's better people than me who can express it better, my God, I love playing football with Swells, because you never knew what was going to happen. You never knew what he was going to say. And his match commentaries, if you haven't read it, it's the hidden canon. It's like Gramsci's prison diaries, man. I tell you, they're fucking wicked. They're absolutely wicked. And when the... and centre. Gather.
Come on.
As somebody said, I met somebody who played football on Thursday, said, God, have you heard the news Swells is dead? And he said, I didn't like him. He was really nasty, this, that, and the other. And then he said, but he was as bad about you as he was about me. But having discussed with some of his football friends, Ben the shithead, you know. Rafa got it. You got it. He got it. We all got it. But I tell you what, man. I tell you, on a Monday morning, when you've had a bit of a hangover from the football on a Sunday night, the first thing you do is log on to read Swells Match Report, and I tell you, you'd be laughing, going, I'm a teacher. It's a very serious job. People say, and why are you so amused? And you think, can you show them Swells Match Report? Fucking hell. As my mate John says, he was a legend in fucking rock, and let's celebrate the poor bugger's life. Come on.
I was sharing a flat with Matt. Where's Matt?
Yeah.
No, I was sharing a flat with Matt Snow, and but I was hardly ever there, and so Swells took to staying in my room quite a lot, and I was just never there. And I came back after not being there for about 3 weeks, and there was a note on my bed, and it said, "Kurt, change your fucking sheets. They're disgusting."
Derek, have you got anything to say?
I'd like to say something about him.
Come on, Derek.
I don't think I could. I haven't really...
You must have been on trips as well.
I've been on many trips with him, yeah. I'll try and think of some anecdotes in the coming months.
All right, okay.
Neil, you hired Stephen.
Neil, you got anything to say?
Len wants to say something.
Len.
God, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I suppose I worked with him most of the 80s, really. I was a sub-editor on NME, and had to edit a lot of his copy and take out all the crap that a lot of the stuff was unprintable. But you still got it in. Yeah. That was the problem, though. You couldn't win with him. If you took stuff out that would have destroyed the paper, he wouldn't accept it. You know, he couldn't believe that you'd done that. But if you left it in, he'd come into the subs room and he'd like punch the air and say, you know, I've won, and the paper's in jeopardy. It was terrifying, really, because you sort of think, well, God, I've not done my job either way. But the strangest thing that happened with Swells was a friend of mine was running the Lincoln Festival, and sort of late 80s, and for some reason I was booked as a judge, Battle of the Bands, and Swells. Well, they kept telling me on the way up there that the compere was Steve Wells, and I couldn't think who Steve Wells was. And I got there, and it was Swells. And the whole thing was a disaster. It was because they were all local bands, they were all crap, and Swells was on stage with the microphone, and we had to judge the bands, and I announced the winners of this Battle of the Bands, and it was a band called Drunken Fog. Swells didn't agree. And the band that won came from Scunthorpe, and the band that he thought should win came from Lincoln. And it was a disaster. When we said who the band won, and he announced it, they were called Drunken Folk, but he said they were called Shit for Brains. From that moment, the whole thing kicked off. And there was a big punch-up on stage between the two bands. I legged it. It sounds I legged it, but I remember looking back into stage, and Swells was on there and laughing. He was saying, and the two bands were, big punch up, equipment being destroyed. The whole thing was a complete disaster. That's my last memory of him. Is really when I saw him loads of times over the years when he was doing his promos and things like that. And we'd always argue about Morrissey and New Men and New Labour, everything. And he hated everything I liked, actually.
James.
Are we going to get another drink in?
Yeah.
Has everybody said their please?
Let's burn down the pub.
No.
Now Morrissey has arrived.
So quick.
Can I just say something?
Yes.
Yeah, please.
I didn't know this at all, but James told me later, earlier this evening. I was sort of, I was very much into my clothes at the Enemy. Yeah. I didn't know. And I walked in one day wearing a striped shirt and a waistcoat, which I thought was very becoming. And I walked past Stephen Wells and he looked up and he went, "Snooker season's just..."
In which case, we should probably do some more drinking.
Yes.
To